I have 4 daughters, and when number 3 went to high school, I could actually see the school out of the window, but I was so tied up in my engineering business that I hadn't been at the school. So I had 3 girls there, all at the school. I went up to the headmaster and said, how can I help? I feel guilty. One day of guilt. So I'm up there and he said, look, I know you're an engineer, and I know that we have this group of kids that build mileage marathon cars on a Monday night, and you're an engineer, you can help them. And I thought, I'm going to blow these kids out of the water. I'm an engineer. And I turned up this first Monday night, and these kids rolled out a carbon fibre monocoque car. They had the world record at 3,200 miles a gallon. I fell off my perch. And I turned to one of the kids and said, how did you get to build an amazing piece of technology like that? And all he said was, no one said we couldn't. And the immediate thought I had was, if these kids can do this without any technology in the world, what could they do if we gave them the best technology in the world? In a sense, that started the journey. And we created REA 14 or 15 years ago, however long it was ago. And we started giving kids exactly the same technology that's used by Boeing and Toyota and all the F1 teams. And we helped create, with some guys in England, a program called F1 in Schools. F1 in Schools is about getting kids to design small Formula 1 car. It's only about 30 centimetres long. They use exactly the same tools as the F1 teams, including computational fluid dynamics, finite element analysis, rapid prototyping, and we're talking about kids from 10 years old through to 17 and 18. And we're getting pushed to take it further and further down into primary school. So we have kids at 10 years old who can do computational fluid dynamics. Most engineers can't even do that stuff.
We'd worked with a watchmaker and clockmaker and jeweller trio who helped us develop 1,200 micron screws for our wheel system. Things that we couldn't even see, that we had to have a magnifying glass to be able to work with. So working with that kind of thing opened our eyes up to the possibilities. And we also had an opportunity to work with an electrical engineer, and we developed an accelerometer that's about that big, that records the acceleration at 1 millisecond intervals. When we took that to the international finals and presented to when we presented that to a panel of engineering judges from industry, and even we had a couple engineers from the Brawn GP F1 team, and ended up being the world champions that year. When we presented our accelerometer to them, they were extremely blown away, and they actually were very interested and almost put that in their front wing, designed to test it. So I guess that gives you an idea of the kind of level that students are working at. You can take these things that you think are so far away and bring them right next to you, and you're working with them. And that's an extremely powerful experience. And I'm not just speaking on my behalf, I'm speaking on 300,000 students across Australia.